antelopes right down that little path there.
Oh,
Can't see them too well, but those are called springbok. We might see a few more if we go around a little bit.
I want to see it
Springbok are
Maybach.
really
I
tiny
don't
little
want to see the
antelope.
Springbok.
They only grow about 3 feet tall. They're really fast. They run about 50 miles per hour. I might see a couple more of those springbok from the other side, though. They were kind of hard to see from over there. Alrighty, so if you keep your eyes on the left-hand side, kind of in the back far corner, the back left-hand corner, right up against that rock wall, there are some African wild dogs laying down. They're a little hard to see. That one's moving a little bit, but those again are the African wild dogs. So they're kind of tan with some black and white spots back there. Again, those are called the African wild dogs. They're also known as the painted dogs because of that coloration on their fur. So most of their tails are white, but their bodies kind of look like it was splattered on with paint. Again, those were the African wild dogs. They kind of were sleeping out there. But coming up around us, there are all these termite mounds. Termite mounds are these red cone-like figures that see all around us. Termite mounds are made up of 3 things, which include dirt, saliva, and dung from the termites. Really gross. But these termite mounds bake in the sun all day long, making them as hard as cement. So a lot of animals, especially elephants, love to rub up against them. They use them as a scratching post. And those are just termite mounds.
Like a bull.
Alrighty, so as we make these turns, keep your eyes on the left-hand side. Under the trees, there's going to be some Ankole cattle. They're really large cows with really long horns. Again, they're called Ankole cattle. They're on the left-hand side here. So their horns can actually grow up to about 4 feet long. And the inside of the horn is kind of like a honeycomb, so they only weigh about 5 pounds each. Again, those are called the Ankole cattle. They're the only domesticated animals out here on the reserve. And coming up here on the right-hand side, there are some wildebeest and some giraffes out here. So the wildebeest is that gray animal. There's a lot more of those wildebeest sitting out behind it. And then those giraffes out there. So giraffes can grow up to about 15 to 20 feet tall, making them the tallest animals in the world. And the giraffes on this reserve are Maasai giraffes. Maasai giraffes have that irregular, jagged pattern of their patches on their fur. And again, that little gray animal's a wildebeest. There's a lot more wildebeest sitting out behind it.
I want to know what them big cows taste like. Is it good steak? Is it mild, medium? Like, I want to know what it tastes like. Can we put it on the grill?
Alright, on the right, there's a few more of those wildebeest. You can see a lot more of them out there on the right-hand side. But also those giraffes again, too.
Wait, I see no giraffe. Oh, I see him. I see them niggas.
Alrighty, next it looks like we are headed towards Monkey Point. So Monkey Point gets its name because a troop of mandrills decided that they really like the trees and the bushes back here. So they made it their home on the reserve. But I also see an elephant up ahead. So on the right, it looks like there's going to be an elephant out here. So this elephant on the right-hand side, that's a male elephant. We know he's a male because male elephants are solitary animals. So they leave the herd at a certain age and live alone or with some other male elephants for the rest of their life.
Oh, man. Oh, y'all got his joint out, man. What the hell?
Let's see if we see any monkeys out here. Not seeing any of those monkeys.
Look like that elephant that hang out. Yeah, it look like he got 5 legs, man. What is that, a kickstand?
Let's head to the herd of elephants up ahead here.
That ain't right. My man's 3rd leg was strong.
So the herd of elephants actually consists of a lot of mama and some baby elephants. So you might see some little guys out here as we keep moving ahead.
Ew, don't pay the slam round. The slam round. Man, it look like a kickstand, yo. like he had one of my legs out there. Man, yo look like he was growing another leg, man. Good grief, what he needed it for, man? He dropped the more, man. He probably dropped the more. Ew. That was crazy, man. Elephant, man. Wow, they some nasty little
It
nippers,
looks like we are headed through the clay pits. Next, elephants love to eat the clay from the clay pits because of the nutritional benefit that the clay gives the elephants.
They just figured out that the elephant joint was out.
Some elephant footprints out here in the mud, so let's keep an eye out for some more.
Man, somebody was scratching that, yo.
I know, out there behind those trees to the left. Let's keep on heading around, get a good view. So sadly, elephants are being poached for their ivory tusks. Poachers are selling their ivory tusks on the black market for money. But because of different conservation funds and reserves like this one, we can help save a lot of those elephants. And I do see a lot more of those baobab trees up ahead. And there's a great view of this elephant. Let's head on around. See it a little better from this side. Yep, so that little one in the back, that's definitely a baby. So this one might be the mama up here. So these are the African elephants. We know that they are African elephants because, well, 1, we are in Africa, and 2, because of their ears. So African elephants' ears are actually kind of shaped like the continent of Africa. So that's how you could tell them apart from other elephants. And we should have a good view of those 2 from this angle here.
Agora todo mundo quer ver elefantes. Ninguém queria ver
Alright, now let's head to the watering hole. You see a few more elephants up ahead here. Elephants drink about 40 gallons of water a day, which is a lot.
So I feel like an elephant. I know I could drink 40 gallons right now. Damn, that's another big one. Yo, dumbass big. Try to get one of them chases. Try to get them chases. Yo, talk about his mother.
And coming up here on the left-hand side, these are the greater flamingos. And greater flamingos, they are the tallest and the lightest pink flamingos. And flamingos get their color because of their diet, which includes shrimp. So it's the pink pigment in their food that makes them pink. And a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. So this is a flamboyance. Alrighty, but it looks like we are headed into some white rhino territory now. White rhinos are like the land I'm sure there's a lot of mud balls all around them. So keep your eyes out for some white rhinos. They weigh about 5,000 pounds.
Damn, yo,
And I see some white rhinos out in the mud here.